What's up everybody, Tiffany Outdoors here today, doing an update on the Death Feigning Beetles. There's the hawk. Before there was a Tiffany Outdoors, there was Tiffany the farmer.
On a U-turn when possible.
No, we're not U-turning.
Hi. Hi, what are you doing? Hi, Boo.
So, I found out about these little guys through another YouTuber called Aquarimax Pets. I think that's his name. But anyway, he has some of these, and I thought they were really interesting. And these are something that are here in the U.S., and I believe they're out west, like in Arizona and dry, arid places like that. Got to do a little bit more research on that. But these guys are very easy to care for, and they're very interesting. So what I want to do is I want to clean up their enclosure a little bit and get some more water in there and show you guys what's going on in here. So I'm just going to take some of this stuff out and give their enclosure a nice little clean. Got some old kale in here. I'm going to take that out. And probably going to disturb these guys a little bit. Make sure no one's inside there. No one inside there. Okay. This thing right here works so well. I'm really loving this little thing. The only thing is that it does get down in the sand, and sometimes sand gets in the holes like that right there. Yeah, so take this little toothpick and get that sand out of there. That blocks the holes. Got the water in there. And screw this back on. And then when you... There we go. Then it'll dispense water over time. The beetles just come and drink it out of there. Okay. So I have two different water sources. And I also have this here that I like to keep in there, which is just simply a cotton ball in a bottle cap. And I changed that out. A fresh cotton ball, and then I just wet that with water. I like to keep two different water sources in there for them. And then I just fill that up with water. And this cotton ball, I re-moisten it every 2 days. And then I change it out after the week is over. And get this uneaten food out. There's like little pieces of bug burger in here that they didn't really touch. And there's a few pieces of dog food that I put in there. And over time, they've eaten that down a little bit. So I'm going to put fresh dog food in. Look. Those are all the females. So you can tell the male and female, because the females are much, much larger than the males. And I'll give you guys a close-up in a minute. So I've got 4 females and 2 males in here. I'm just going to put in some fresh food, like I said. Take some of this old stuff out. This guy still thinks he's hiding. Peekaboo. that piece of green. So I'm going to throw all that out and put in some fresh. Oh, here's another piece of dog food. I know, I'm totally disturbing them. So I never wet these guys down. I never ever wet them. And I can tell the ones that have been in here for a while compared to the ones that are new. Let me bring you guys in close. That there is a male. That's one of the newer ones. I can tell because he's a darker color. I recently added two new ones in there. And he's coming up to a much larger female. You can see the size difference between the male on the left and the female on the right. Yeah, that's the male, that one's the female. Much bigger. But this is the newer one because it's a lot darker than the other one. So these guys have this waxy coating on them that protects them from the desert heat. And if you wet them, they turn black, completely black, and lose that coating. It's like a protective layer, like a sunscreen, so to speak. You guys see I did the my DIY background here, and I'll link that video below how I made this background here. That was a fun project there. There's another female on top, male on the bottom there. And that darker one, the one that's almost black, is the newer one that I added not too long ago. And I would have thought that they would have been all the same color by now, but they're not. But, you know, it's cool. Very cool. So these guys, their defense mechanism is to play dead when they're disturbed. I have a video of me messing with one of them and making it fake die. So cute and dramatic. Alright, I want to put this back together. I'm going to put all their furnishings back in. And actually I'm going to dig out a little bit of a divot here so that when I put that cork bark back, they'll have a hide here. I'm going to dig out like a little miniature divot here. And this rock goes back here for another hide. This leans right up against that, and then they can go in there on each side. They like climbing on that too. Now I'll put back in their cholla wood, and they like hiding in these. That's hollow, so they like going in there. And they'll climb on it and all that good stuff. I'm just going to lay it kind of randomly, like, there we go. And sometimes they like to hide on the sides of these. It's funny when they bury their heads, they think their whole body is hidden, but it's not. And right here, I'm going to place their fresh food. Put the water back in. And I'll try to keep it on this platform to help keep the sand out of it. the water there. Put a water source, throw it right here. And for their protein, I want to give them some omega-3 fish pellets. These guys love protein. So I'll throw these in. And they have a constant food source. And then I'll throw in some veg. Throw in some carrots. And I'll spread them out. And they'll chew and nibble on that as time goes on.
Perfect, 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 perfect.
So it is of my opinion that if you don't want your kids to have something like a tarantula, these invertebrates are super simple to care for, they're entertaining, and they're beautiful and blue. In the industry, people commonly refer to them as blueberries. So that is my blue Death Feigning Enclosure and how I upkeep them. And I don't have to do this very often. I do take the carrots out after about 3 days and put in a different type of vegetable. And yeah, super easy to take care of, less than 5-10 minutes a week. Super easy to care for with minimal amount of time to care for them. I might get a few more to put in here, but I don't want to overcrowd them. I want them to have enough space. I maybe might possibly add 2 more, but I'm not sure just yet. But anyway, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.